Welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me today. We have a good one for you today. This is the Reggae Boy Watch, and definitely you guys have an idea already because I've been talking about it for the longest while now. My first show was done last week Monday. Hopefully you guys tune in and enjoy that one. Now this one is another one for you guys. We will be diving into the players on their club duties, on the Reggae Boys on their club duties, on how well they're performing. I'll be doing this on a consistent basis leading up to the Gold Cup, and if it prolongs onto the World Cup qualifiers. This is to give you guys an update on how well the Reggae Boys are playing in their club and their consistent level of performance. So we're giving you guys an insight to what to look for in the coming days when we see these guys start to perform in the Gold Cup, so we know what to expect and how are the level of performance that these guys will bring. So the first person we're going to touch on is Kemar Roofe, playing at Rangers when they faced Aberdeen today. They won that game 2-1. Pivotal moment for Kemar Roofe in the early stage of the game, providing an assist to Jor Aribo in the 20th minute of the game, leading that first half 1-0, which was the most pivotal part of the game. So we are going to give you more in-depth information in what and how Kemar Roofe played. So guys, stick around, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Let's get into what Kemar Roofe produced on this particular day. So as you guys can see, for today he had a match rating of 7.1 according to SofaScore. He played a total of 89 minutes with 0 goals. He had 1 assist, 1 shot on target, no shot off target, no shot block, made 2 dribble attempts and completed 1. He had 45 touches, accurate pass 30 out of 33, completing the game with a 90% passing accuracy, averaging as one of the highest passes and pass completed in the entire game. I think he ranked about 3rd or 2nd in total. Now let's move on. 2 key passes in which one led to a goal. No crosses, 1 long ball. It wasn't a completed ball, but here's the defensive aspect of his game now. As a striker, he really dug in this game, and he made 9 ground duels overall, completing 4 of those, and 3 aerial duels, completing 2 of them. He lost possession 7 times, and that is really tardy for someone as a striker. Normally a striker would lose possession at least 10 to 13 times in such a rigid game. Now he committed 2 fouls and was fouled 3 times, 1 offside, made 1 clearance, and that basically is the best statistics from one person in this particular game. And he ranked possible 2nd highest ranking overall in his particular team, with the SofaScore rating of 7.1, and 3 other players with that as well. Only 1 person was ahead of him in the SofaScore ratings, which was Joy Horibo, the one that scored the goal, and 2 persons with similar ratings. But in regards to passes completed, with the highest passing percentage on the field, and second to that was the defender for the Aberdeen team, Jackson Irving. So that is it. We're going to move on to Ethan Pinnock, and we're going to see how well Ethan Pinnock performed over the weekend. So Ethan Pinnock playing for Brentford. They face off with Preston North End and at Preston North End home, where they smashed Preston North End 5-0, where we saw the likes of Ivan Toney scoring 1 goal, moving closer to breaking the championship goal scoring record. So we can look forward to the likes of Ivan Toney in the future. But let me tell you, this now moving closer to breaking the record, I believe that would make it a bit more difficult for us to move for him. But let's get into that. We're not speaking about Ivan Toney here. We're going to speak about Ethan Pinnock. So let's move over to Ethan Pinnock and see how well he performed. How did he contributed to this 5-0 thrashing by Brentford? So Ethan Pinnock finished the game with the 3rd highest ranking of all on the pitch. Only person surpassing was the like of Ivan Toney and the other striker that scored their goal. So let me get, he's the highest rated defender in championship right now. So minutes played, 90 minutes played, no goal, no assist. He made 12 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 interceptions and 1 tackle. He was not dribble past throughout the entire game. Ground duels, and he encountered ground duels. He engaged in 3 ground duels, winning 2 of those. Aerial duels, engaging in 10 and winning 7 of those. Possession lost 19 times, and I think that was because of how high they were pressing. Significantly high though, I have to be honest with that. That is significantly high. Committed 1 foul, and he was fouled 0 times. Touches, he had 87 touches, significantly high amount of touches. and you can understand the reason, because they're a possession-based team dominating a small team, and you expect they are fighting to go into the Premier League. So I expect this type of performance. Passing accuracy, he completed 40 passes out of 52 with a complete accuracy, with a passing completion of 77%. Key passes none. Crosses, he made 2 crosses, none completed. He attempted 6 long balls, none completed. No shot on target, 1 shot off target, and 1 shot block. And dribble attempt, he made 1 dribble attempt, and it was 100% successful. As you guys can see on the heat map, you can see that intensity on the heat map based off how red it is. That red, dark red area shows you how intense he's playing, and you can see where he also is an aerial threat inside of the opposition 18-yard box. And this has been the review for Ethan Pinnock. Significant performance. As I said, only 2 players had higher score ratings than him. Brianna McBurney and Ivan Toney. And Ethan Pinnock as a leader around the defense line, playing in a back 3 system. Significant, you have to understand, because that is something also that the Reggae Boyz would want to deploy. But an outstanding performance, an astonishing performance as well, with a clean sheet, walking away from this game with a clean sheet, and that shows how well he's performing. Now let's move over to the next player, which is Liam Moore. So Liam Moore playing for Redmond, they face Watford, also facing one of his fairly good mates as well, which is Andre Gray, but he only came on in the later stages of the game. They did lose the game, but one of the things that have significantly stand out is Liam Moore's performance in this defeat. He was significant, a true captain, a true leader, fighting in this game despite going down 2-0. So let's get into a better understanding of what Liam Moore provided to the team in regards to the statistical aspect of the game. A solid performance from Liam Moore, just so bad that the team itself could not perform. Watford is also a dominant team in the championship, looking to move on into the Premier League. So it is evident that they would definitely come all guns blazing, with the likes of Ishmael Sarr dominating, putting 2 past Liam Moore's keeper. So let's go into Liam Moore's stats. So as you guys can see here, he finished the game with a match rating of 6.6. Only one person graded a higher score than him, and that is the striker. So let's move on. As you can see from the heat map, you can understand from the heat map alone, you will definitely find out that they didn't touch the ball that much. So let's go. Minutes played, 90 minutes played, no goals, no assists. He made 2 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, 2 tackles, and a dribble pass only once. Now 2 clearances was the 1 interception. He engaged in 6 ground duels, completing 3 of those, and 5 aerial duels, only winning 2 of those. He lost possession 7 times. A slight difference from where you see Ethan Pinnock losing possession over a whole of 13 times and only 7 times lost for Liam Moore. So committed 2 fouls, and he was fouled 0 times. He had a total of 48 touches, and I could tell you from before that since you guys can see the heat map, you will definitely get a better understanding that they didn't have much possession of the ball. So accurate passes, he completed 32 out of 36 accurate passes, completing the game with an 89 passing percentage, which is very, very good. No key passes, no crosses. He attempted 5 long balls, completing 3 of those. No shots on target, no shots off target. 2 shot blocked. 2 of his shots were blocked actually. So, and he made 1 dribble attempt, which was completed at 100%. So that is Liam Moore. He tried his best and he just couldn't got it over the line. A dominant team, a better team than the Redmond football club, which is Watford, and they took advantage of that, where we saw them Andre Gray coming on in the 77 minutes to basically see the game out and in the finishing stage. So that is it for Liam Moore. Let's now move over to it. So the final person we're looking at is Jamal Lowe, where he scored a brace for Swansea City, where they take on Millwall. Let's get into that. Swansea City demolished Millwall 3-0, and Jamal Lowe contributing 2 goals to that 3, completing the game with an 8.1 SOFA score rating. So obviously he was the most outstanding player on the day to come to play in this game. He was magnificent. So let's move into the stats. Let's see how well his stats are compared to how the eye test did, and the eye test proved a lot, and he had a very, very good game, people. So Jamal Lowe, first goal that he scored, he actually The midfielder passed the ball straight down the middle. Jamal Lowe picked it up, dribble past 2-3 players, and then hit it top corner. The second goal, where he got the winger went down to the byline, hold it up, hold the play a bit, played it inside the box. Jamal Lowe with a Cruyff turn and then hit it in the top corner. So a beautiful goal, two beautiful goals from Jamal Lowe. One to enjoy. As I said, let's get into the stats and how the stats compare to how well he did play. So as you guys can see, significant heat map, not much, but for a striker, that is very, very good. Completed 89 minutes, scored 2 goals, no assists. He had 3 shots on target, no shot off target, and 1 shot blocked. So that's a total of 4 shots. He made 2 dribble attempts, none completed. That is just weird because the goal that he scored, he picked it up. The striker, the midfielder played the ball in between 2 defenders. He picked it up and dribbled past 2 or more 3 defenders and then hit it top corner. So I'm surprised about that. Anyways, big chance missed 1. Yes, he did miss a big chance. He had 49 touches, accurate passes, 22 out of 31 accurate passes, completing the game with a 71 passing percentage. No key passes, 1 crosses attempt and none completed. 2 long balls attempt, none completed. Ground duels he encountered in 7 ground duels, only winning 4, and the aerial duels 4 and winning 3 of those. A very, very physical statute, as I would say. Possession loss 16 times, which is significantly high, but as a striker it is normal to have that high figure. He committed 2 fouls and was fouled 3 times. He was called offside once and made one clearance, and then he made 1 tackle. So that's the statistical element for Jamal Lowe, how well he played. And as you guys can see, he was featured in a 4-3-3 formation and definitely played on the left hand side. So which means that he has a bit of versatility, can play both left and also on the right. Whichever it suits him, he is significantly good in both possession. So people, thank you very much for joining me. Please smash the like button. This has been Military Guna TV. Hopefully guys like the content, and drop it in the comment and tell me what you guys think about this performance and what you guys think about this show, if you guys like it or not. Please guys, subscribe if you're new. And I always say, hit the like button. This has been a Reggae Boyz Watch, where I cover players that have had an excellent performance over the weekend, and we can move on and keep an eye on these players. So thank you very much. This has been Military Guna TV, and guess what? I am out.